Alrighty everybody, and a whale we go. Hello everybody and welcome to our journey to Storybook Land. My name is Victor, I'll be your captain and storyteller. For your safety and mine, please remain seated with all hands, arms, feet, and legs inside of the boat and supervise your children. Although it looks like we're about to travel through the jaws of Monstro the whale, the same whale that swallowed up Pinocchio, we need not to worry today folks, he's not gonna swallow us up. This big whale is about to do us a big favor and transport us to your favorite place and mine, a magical place called Storybook Land. And like all good stories, we start with a once upon a time. Like once upon a time, there was a big bad wolf who lived in a small cave coming up to our left. And luckily, the three little pixies always after live on the opposite side to the right in three little houses, one made out of straw, one made out of sticks, and one made out of 100% wolf-proof brick. Over on the left is the quaint little English village that's home to Alice, where one golden afternoon she follows White Rabbit down the rabbit hole and all the way to Wonderland, where things only became curiouser and curiouser from there. Bouncing over to the right is London Park, where Peter Pan and the darling children flew over with the help of Tinkerbell's pixie dust, of course, on their trip to Neverland, where they never had to grow up. As we steadily approach it, it's the golden city of Agrabah, a place of mystery and enchantment, where a street rat named Aladdin bumped into Princess Jasmine and stole their heart. With the help of a genie, they were wed, and now they live in the Sultan's palace at the top of the hill. And if you take a look right above us at those beautiful archways with those amazing twinkling lights, those are the same lights that Aladdin and Jasmine flew over, sideways, and under on their magic carpet ride to a whole new world. Just ahead is the Cave of Wonders, where legend foretells of a genie's lamp. If you find that lamp and set the genie free, he'll grant you 3 wishes. Let's make a wish in the cave and see if it comes true. Snow White wished for a safe place to flee from the evil queen who was jealous of her, and that's when she came across the cottage of the 7 dwarfs to the right. If you listen very closely, you can hear them hum a merry tune. Up on the left is the castle where Cinderella went to the ball and fell in love with a prince, but unfortunately she took a little too long to get home, and her carriage turned back into a pumpkin that's still up on the bridge to this day. And on our left-hand side we have a beautiful arrangement of flowers known as the giant patchwork quilt. These quilted roses are inspired by the 1933 Silly Symphony cartoon, Lullaby Land. All the trees, plants, and flowers here in Storybook Land are 100% real and will stay small forever, thanks to our gardener Tinkerbell. Storybook Land was a favorite of master storyteller Walt Disney, who continues to inspire us here at Disneyland every single day. Up on the left is my favorite resident here at Storybook Land, and that's Mr. Toad. Mr. Toad is obsessed with everything new. He calls it a mania. His latest obsession is his car, but it makes it so he's never home. He's usually on a wild ride, to nowhere in particular.
After that, we'll go to the train one.
The spinning one.
Also on the left is the Kingdom of Arendelle, home to sisters Anna and Elsa. They found out that their sisterly love is more powerful than any magic could ever be. If you look up in those snow-covered mountains, you can see Elsa's ice palace. And on our right-hand side is the Alpine Village that's true with covered in the meadow, which upon a star where becomes a real boy, and in which would only granted after facing a whale of a problem. A little mermaid Ariel wished to become part of our world, and after taking a few uneasy steps on new land, she fell in love with Prince Eric, and now they live happily ever after in the castle to our right. And over on the left is the underwater city of Atlantica. That's home to King Triton, Sebastian Flounder, and all their fishy friends under the sea. And as we approach the dock, and our story draws to an end, I like to remind everybody on board for their safety to remain seated with all hands, arms, and fingers inside of the boat. Keep your hands, arms, and fingers inside of the boat and away from the dock side. Everyone, please remain seated. Remain seated. When the boat comes to a full and complete stop, I will count to 3, and we will all stand up at the same time.
These are real guns.
Alright, everyone, please remain seated. On my count of 3, we'll all stand up at the same time. If you're on the dock side for the last time, watch your hands, arms, and fingers away from the edge. Everyone, get ready to stand. 1, 2, and 3. Rise like friend, my friend. Just this way towards that lighthouse, that candy cane lighthouse.